Hi everybody, this is Eric with Geospatial Training Services. As we approach the end of 2024, I wanted to take a few minutes to update you on some exciting training opportunities that we have coming up. We're wrapping up the year with a few final live online GIS classes covering a variety of ArcGIS Pro and Experience Builder topics. These sessions are perfect for honing your GIS skills and staying up to date with the latest tools before the new year begins. So don't miss out on this last chance to join us before the year ends. Let's take a few moments to take a look at the schedule that we have for October through December of 2024. Okay, so let's take a look at what we have available as far as live online classes from October through December of 2024. And I've just gone to our website here at geospatialtraining.com, and from there you can go to GIS training and then click on live online classes. And what that'll do is take you to our current schedule of live online classes. And the way these classes go is essentially they're in-person classes, they're live. You will have an instructor that is presenting the class, and every class consists of lectures for each topic, exercises for each topic, demonstrations for each topic. So it's like being in person, but of course we're doing it live online instead. And so this page will take you to our schedule for live online classes. And if we scroll down to October, we've still got a couple classes left in October. On the 28th, we're doing an Introduction to Experience Builder course. That's a full day course. And all these course times are Central Time Zone. So we start each day at 9 o'clock and wrap up around 4 o'clock. That's going to be Central Time. So you'll have to kind of adjust that for whatever time zone you happen to be in. So on October 28th, Introduction to Experience Builder, it's a one-day class for $299. And then the next day we have our follow-up course, Intermediate Experience Builder on October 29th. Again, 9 to 4, $299. And then going into November, we've got a couple of ArcGIS Pro classes. November the 4th and 5th is our Mastering ArcGIS Pro 3 Maps, Layers, Projects, and Layouts class. This is our introductory class for ArcGIS Pro. This class is suitable for people who are either transitioning from ArcMap to ArcGIS Pro. That's probably the most common scenario. But it's also appropriate for people who don't have any exposure to desktop software, desktop GIS software. So if you're completely new to GIS, this class is the beginning level or introductory level class for ArcGIS Pro as well. That class is going to run from 9:30 to 4 o'clock Central Time. That class is actually a day and a half class, so the November the 4th is a full day from 9:30 to 4, and then on November the 5th, it's more of a half day, so we'll start at 9:30 and typically wrap up the second day around 1 o'clock or 1:30 Central Time. Then we'll follow that up on November the 18th and 19th with our Mastering ArcGIS Pro 3 Editing, Analysis, and Automation class. That's our intermediate level ArcGIS Pro class. It covers editing, analysis, automation of tasks. We also cover things like creating map books. So that's what we're covering in November. Both of those classes are $499. And then in December, we're going to repeat our Experience Builder courses on December the 2nd and 3rd. So Introduction on the 2nd, Intermediate on the 3rd. And then on December 4th, we're doing an editing class, editing data in ArcGIS Pro class on December the 4th. And then our last class of the year, our last live online class, is going to be on December the 9th and 10th. That's going to be our Introduction to Programming ArcGIS Pro 3 with Python class. And that is our introductory course for automating your ArcGIS Pro tasks using Python. So that class is suitable for people who are new to Python. Typically what we would hope that you have coming into that class is some familiarity with ArcGIS Pro version 3, but you don't need to have any Python or programming experience to take that class. It is geared towards beginners. It's also suitable for people who are migrating from ArcMap to ArcGIS Pro and who have some background with Python. So if you're looking to kind of migrate your scripts that you've written in Python for ArcMap, wanting to kind of migrate that into ArcGIS Pro, using Python, then that would be the class for you as well. All right. So that's what we have coming up from October through December. Again, 2 sessions of Experience Builder in October and December, and then in November we're doing our introductory course and our intermediate course on ArcGIS Pro. This Mastering ArcGIS Pro 3 Maps, Layers, Projects, and Layouts class, again, that's our beginning level ArcGIS Pro class. And so we're going to cover things like how to open projects, how to create projects. And that's the primary structure that we use in ArcGIS Pro to save our content, to work with content. So you'll learn everything you need to know about projects. You'll learn how to create maps, how to add layers to your maps, how to symbolize your layers, access layer properties, how to label your layers. You'll also learn how to create layouts. You'll learn about working with tables. So we cover a lot of ground in that introductory course, and then we follow that up with our intermediate level course, which is the class on editing, analysis, and automation. And again, the primary focus of that class is on editing, GIS analysis. We cover a couple of automation topics, including Model Builder. We also cover the new task framework. We cover a little bit of Arcade in that class as well. So that class is suitable for people who either already have a little bit of experience with ArcGIS Pro and are looking to kind of take it to the next level, or it's a lot of people take those two classes back to back, where we take the Maps, Layers, Projects, and Layouts class, and then you take Editing, Analysis, and Automation. And that really kind of gets you up to speed on ArcGIS Pro. And then, of course, in December, again, we're going to repeat the Experience Builder courses, do an editing class, and do our introductory level class for programming ArcGIS Pro with Python. So that's what we have coming up October through December. Of course, we'll do additional classes sometime in the first quarter of 2025 as well, but that's what we have coming up. And just to kind of give you a little bit more information on some of these topics, our Introduction to Experience Builder course, you can see the modules here. So this is our beginner level course. Talk about we'll introduce you to Experience Builder, compare that to Web App Builder. Module 2 covers Experience Builder basics. Talk about creating an experience using templates. Module 3 covers exploring style and content settings for customizing widgets. Module 4 is on configuring your dynamic widget interactions, triggers, and actions. Module 5 discusses mobile optimization, different screen sizes, and then in Module 6, you manage your experience and create a template. The follow-up class of that is Intermediate Experience Builder. And again, that just kind of picks up where the Introduction to Experience Builder class leaves off. So we start with a review of Experience Builder interface navigation tips and tricks. We then go into managing your data connections and data views, talk about using sections and views. Module 4 covers configuring your dynamic content, related tables, actions. Module 5 is on attribute and spatial queries. And then we close the course with a module on editing. So the Introduction to Experience Builder, Intermediate Experience Builder, those are meant to be taken in sequence. If you already have some background with Experience Builder, you might just jump in with the intermediate class. Moving over to our ArcGIS Pro classes. Again, our introductory level class is this Maps, Layers, Projects, and Layouts class. And again, the idea here is to introduce you to ArcGIS Pro. It's primarily for people who are migrating from ArcMap to ArcGIS Pro, or if this is your first experience with desktop Esri software, this is a good place to begin as well. So we introduce you to ArcGIS Pro. We talk about the new ribbon-based ArcGIS Pro interface. We'll show you how to create maps, add layers to the maps, how to symbolize the layers. We also go over creating and using selection sets, working with tables, creating projects, and working with layouts. And then a follow-up course of that is editing, analysis, and automation. We cover topics like automating your map production with map series, data prep and analysis, sharing maps and data, editing your spatial and attribute data, creating custom pop-ups. We talk about task automation, and then we also cover an introduction to Arcade. And then finally, our Introduction to Programming ArcGIS Pro 3 with Python class. Again, this is a beginner level class for people who are wanting to learn how to automate their geoprocessing task in ArcGIS Pro with Python. So we talk about the new notebook environment in ArcGIS Pro. We go over the basics of the Python programming language, and then we get into ArcPy, talk about working with projects, maps, and layers, manipulating your layouts, and automating your map series production. So that's what we have coming up again, October through December. Hopefully you guys will get a chance to join us in one of these classes, and appreciate you joining me on this video. We'll talk to you again soon.